November 1st, and it is just after 5 p.m. And a thing happened. Oh, baby. BBD. Alright, y'all. It is November 1st of 2024. And we're getting into go time here. Lately, my cameras have been a little bit dead. At least this week. Last weekend, they were pretty active, but I'm hoping that it picks up tonight and tomorrow morning. I'll be hunting down here tonight and tomorrow morning, so anyway, it's almost 4 o'clock. I got down here really early, about 1:30, and moved some cameras, pulled some cards, and adjusted a few things. And now I'm sitting in the double-seater, which is the first sit of the year for the double-seater stand. So, that's kind of exciting. I shot a doe out of this last year. That came in kind of over my left shoulder this way. And shot her with my crossbow at about 25 yards. I also last year had a buckeye named Skinny. He was a nice mainframe 9. Kind of spindly tines, but he was also he looked almost malnourished, but he came behind me at about 50 yards last, it was November 10th, I think. And I tried to turn around and shoot him with the crossbow. He saw me moving, so that's the one thing with this stand, you get pretty skylined. Anything behind you is below you until about 50 yards. He was right at the base of this hill that goes up behind me then. So it's not a great stand for this location, but it has been productive. I think there's been like 4 deer shot out of here, 3-4 deer. Anyway, I'm gonna sign off, save a little battery, and I'll talk to you later on.
Let's go. Oh, let's go. Oh, baby. Oh, he just piled up. Oh my gosh. Let's freaking go. Let's go. Oh, he's down. He's down. Let's go. Thank you, Lord. Oh, he just piled up. He's right there. Oh. How did that happen? Oh, no way. Let's go. Oh. He didn't have an idea, and he was 2 yards away from my stand. Oh, my word, that happened in a hurry. Oh, let's go. Oh, I gotta tell the boys, man. I don't know what deer that is. I have no idea. But, whew, he came in right here. Straight up, he made a scrape down there somewhere. Right there. Oh, you can't see. Right there, he made a scrape. Then he walked like right behind me. Stood there. Walked right between, literally, my tree, that tree. Right there. Walked right by. I kicked this camera on when he was about right here. He got out in front of me. I smoked him. Oh, I smoked him. He's right over there. He's literally laying right there. Oh, I gotta call the boys. This is awesome. Dude, answer.
What's up?
Dude, I just smoked a buck.
Are you serious?
I mean, heart punched him.
Big one?
He was like 10 yards. I mean, he's decent. He looks like a 10-pointer.
Dude, FaceTime me.
I kicked the camera on right here, and I shot him before that bush, and that bush is at like 11 yards.
Nice.
12 yards. Heart punching, dude. He was spewing right away. He went flying over there. I don't know if he went over or through the electrical fence. He's literally laying right out there.
I guess too blurry to see, but
Dude, I'm taking you over there right now. Don't even. Dude, I got this brand new hail on too. Let's go. I think this is still rolling. We got a buck on the ground. Thank you, Lord. Wow, what a rush. We gotta get stuff cleaned up. All right, we're gonna go check him out. November 1st, 2024. We got a beautiful buck on the ground. First time shooting the Matthews Halon at a deer. And it's this old boy. Beautiful deer. Big old body on him. Good slick 10-pointer with some trash off the brows there. And yeah, just a beautiful deer. So very, very blessed, that's for sure. You can see he's been tearing some trees apart. There's a bunch of bark on the back of his brow tine there and on the front sides. Walked right up from my right side, and I smoked him at about 11, probably quartering away. Pretty sure I heart punched him, and it buried in the offside shoulder, and he actually broke my arrow off. So yeah, but couldn't be happier, and it's still daylight, so we'll get her cleaned up and yeah, back to the house. So I was sitting here going through the footage of my buck that I shot yesterday evening, and I just wanted to give a little bit more insight on that hunt. So before, I think I said it in part of the video, but before I got set up in the stand, I went down there at like 1:30, and I moved some cameras. I walked like 1.75 miles, all through the timber, and basically right just south of the stand I ended up sitting in, which is straight behind me, which is where the deer came from, which just blows my mind. I was probably 15 yards. I literally put a camera about 15 yards from where that deer walked out of that bottom behind me. There's a creek bottom behind me there. And yeah, that was crazy. He came right up out of there like he had no idea I was even there. And it wasn't really smelling around. The one thing I did do though is I had some Hot and Ready from Black Widow, and I got up in the stand and I dumped some of that out of the stand. I kind of downwind of me there was a little bush there, and I kind of sprinkled it on top of that bush, and so some got on the ground. So what I was thinking was, when he came in and he made that scrape, he might have and then he made the scrape, and then he worked towards me and he went behind that tree. But I think he would have just kept coming straight out, and then I would have ended up getting a shot. But he came over and then he went behind my tree, which is right where, because that was downwind. I think he was smelling that stuff that I dropped down there, and then I don't know if he didn't care or was looking around for the doe, and so he's like, because it's doe and heat, estrus or whatever. So I don't know what he was thinking, but then he worked out and went right out in front of me there, and I got that on video. So, but yeah, this is a buck that, I don't have a name for him, but I sat in the pinch stand last Saturday evening, and then Sunday morning in shooting light, he walked right in front of that stand, so I missed him there by a few hours. But anyway, yeah, I have some pictures and stuff of him on trail camera, so I'll probably add a few of those into the video. But yeah, also one thing I didn't say was, it was my first buck with a compound bow. The other 2 bucks I have shot were with the crossbow. And then last Friday I picked up this new Matthews Halon from a coworker's dad had it, and I bought it from him. Full setup, sight, rest, quiver, arrows, broadheads, everything. I did change the broadheads to the G5 Mega Meat, but I think any broadhead where I hit him would have been a dead deer. Yeah, I just bought it last Friday, so a week ago yesterday, and then I shot him yesterday at about 5 o'clock. So yeah, new bow to me, but I've been shooting it, and it was shooting really good, and I was shooting pretty far. It's got a slider sight on it, a single pin that you can adjust for distance. That's new to me. I've never shot a bow with that on it, at least not consistently. I have a couple buddies that I've shot their bows and they're that way. But yeah, so anyway, I just want to give a little background on that hunt and that deer specifically. Awesome hunt, can't say enough about it. So anyway, I'm gonna get back to editing.